All right, thank you. All right, now it's time to talk about security. And as I said earlier, there's nothing more precious in your life than your home. So why don't you just protect it? Jessica and Sean join me from Brazos Security. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Am I right on that? Your home is your castle. You need to protect it, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. And home security is not necessarily a luxury anymore. It's almost a necessity. It's gone from being neighbors watching out for one another to your home security system being your neighborhood watch, because life is so busy and people are moving constantly and you don't always have the opportunity to catch those things.
But also, let's just be honest here for a second. We also know when the Amazon delivery has made it to your front door.
Absolutely.
Right? Did you get notified, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about some of the things we have here on display. We got cameras, we got doorbell things. Let's talk about that.
Okay, so here we got the basic doorbell setup. SkyBell is one that we offer at Brazos. It integrates into your entire alarm system, so it can be a standalone or it can be a part of a whole package. You got your alarm panel, your motion sensor, glass break, because you can't just stop at having door sensors, because if they break the glass, then it's bypass that.
Too late by that point.
Yeah.
And I like the simplicity of this pad here. Let's talk about that. It almost seems like before, a lot of these security systems, you had to have a mathematics degree from Harvard to get in there and do that. This looks pretty easy to use.
It is. So just like with your phones now, everything's getting bigger. Your screens are getting bigger. It's getting more simple to use. It's very easy to walk through. It's got a big, arm, disarm on the screen. So it's real easy to use. You can't mess it up.
Okay, what is the #1 reason why somebody comes to see you? Have their house already been broken into, or are they just forward thinking and wanting to prevent that?
Honestly, it's forward thinking more than anything. We've seen the recent news stories of the porch pirates and people always wanting to shop online more than anything else these days. But most recently, the little girl in the Dallas area that was kidnapped. The neighbor's doorbell actually provided the police a lead to save that child's life. So a lot of people see that and become more aware of their surroundings and want something that will protect them and their family as they move forward.
And we talked earlier, you mentioned price point. What are we looking at some of this stuff? On the small side, going up to the bigger side?
On the small side, just for the basic doorbell with the app use installed, it's $149 for basic installation. Sean comes out there, takes care of you, gets it all set up for you. And then each year there is a very reasonable fee to have, #1, Sean's support that you don't always get with some of these larger companies, but also to have the use of the app and this cloud storage so that you can always go back and look at what your camera has recorded.
Okay, I'm so glad you brought that up. Let's talk about that for a second, because sometime you discover that something happened to your house at a later time. So you're telling me you can go back and watch the footage?
Absolutely. The doorbell itself is motion triggered along with somebody actually coming up and ringing the doorbell. So say you get home and you know your Amazon package was there, and then you get home and it's gone. You can go back to your camera. It's going to catch those motion shots and show you who was there and who got it.
I like it. We've got a bunch of information. What is the best way for people to get, you've showed us a lot of things here. Do they come see you to set an appointment? How does that work?
Absolutely. You can go to our website. It's www.brazosecurity.com, or you can, and our phone number is there. You can email in to schedule an appointment, and we'll come out and do a very brief free security survey for you, let you know where your vulnerable areas might be and what we recommend for your home to keep your family safe and secure.
All right, before we go, what do you want for Christmas?
I want a SkyBell.
Oh, look at you. He's a company man right there. How about
Absolutely.
yourself?
You know, I like the idea of being able to see when my kids are coming and going and when people are around my home. So I love the idea of having cameras around my home.
I agree. This is a great gift idea, people. I'm just not saying it because you're here. This is excellent. All right, stay with us. Play more on the other side of the break.